Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am back with another video. For those of you who do not know, I'm Crystal and I am the creator of Indigenous Lifestyle. Our motto is the growth don't stop, because it doesn't. Growth is a beautiful thing and there is no age limit. Indigenous lifestyle is just that. It's a lifestyle. And one of the things that I promote is natural childbirth and raising a baby naturally. I do have a website which I will put in the description box below, myindigenousLifestyle.com. So on my website, I teach women how to have a natural birth experience in a hospital environment. All of us are not fortunate enough to have a midwife or doula or even give birth at home. So on my website, I teach women about avoiding medical interventions, creating a birth plan to maintain control of your birth experience, and I also teach women things to know and do after the birth. So today's video is going to be about breastfeeding. In my community, a lot of moms decide to opt out of breastfeeding, and it's really the best option for both mommy and I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown on the importance and some of the benefits and just basically the reasons why breastfeeding is the best option for both mom and baby versus formula feeding baby. Okay, first and foremost, breastfeeding is the most natural way to feed your baby. Babies will obviously be more healthier than formula fed babies, and there's tons of benefits for both mommy and baby. Now, I'm not gonna lie, breastfeeding is hard work and moms will need a lot of support. In today's society, there is a huge lack of support when it comes to women and mothers breastfeeding their babies. This causes mothers to give up and take the easy route of formula feeding their babies. But what we have to understand is that breastfeeding is not a lifestyle decision, it's a health care choice. Some of the pros and benefits for mom is that breastfeeding can prevent moms from breast cancer and ovarian cancer after giving birth. Breastfeeding can return your uterus to its regular size a whole lot faster. Breastfeeding reduces postpartum bleeding, and breastfeeding also postpones the amount of time that it takes for your menstrual cycle to return. 6 to 8 months, ladies, at least 6 to 8 months before you will get your menstrual period. The last thing I want to worry about after having a baby is my period, on top of healing and taking care of a newborn. So breastfeeding helps you out with that. Mother Nature already knew that that would be just a little bit too much for us, so naturally that's just what the body does. For babies, breastfeeding provides well beyond the basic nutrition that your baby will need. Breastfeeding prevents asthma and allergies. Breastfeeding also lowers the chances of your baby having ear infections and other respiratory diseases and infections that are caused by vaccines, but that's a whole nother video. The best thing about breast milk is that it adjusts to every change that your baby goes through as it grows and gets older. Not to mention, it's a wonderful bonding experience breastfeeding your baby. Now, the cons of breastfeeding would definitely have to be latching on. It is probably the number one, if not the only reason. Okay, not the only reason, but it is probably the number one reason why moms decide to stop breastfeeding. If the baby is not latched on properly, it is extremely painful for mommy. You get sores and blisters and bruises, and it's not fun at all. And some babies come out the womb within a matter of hours they learn how to latch on and it's smooth sailing. And then other babies, it takes them a few weeks. And then there's other babies where, you know, they latch on good and then a couple of weeks in they just go crazy on the nipple. And then I've experienced it all. I have 3 children and all 3 of them breastfed extremely different. So, however, there's nipple creams that you can use. I honestly feel like the best option though, if you're experiencing soreness or blisters from breastfeeding, it's just to hand express some milk and rub it on your nipple. It's the fastest way to heal and it just works wonders.
And every muscle must be torn.
There are a lot of tools also to aid in breastfeeding for moms. They have the bras that have the latch. So when you're out in public, if you're, you know, self-conscious or you don't want people to see you breastfeeding, you can do it discreetly. They even have tank tops that have those built-in bras. They also make nursing pillows. Posture is very, very, very important when breastfeeding. So if you don't have a nursing pillow, then you're probably going to have to stack up like 2 or 3 of your pillows off of your bed just to support your back and hold the baby up. They even have some baby sling carriers that you could use to feed your baby discreetly while they're in the carrier. So there are a lot of things out there to aid moms in breastfeeding. Even though it is hard work, there are things out there that make it easier for us. About breastfeeding. The first few weeks of a baby's life, you're probably going to feed them every 2 hours. And if you're breastfeeding, you're going to want to feed them for 10 to 15 minutes on each breast. It's recommended that you exclusively breastfeed your babies for the first 6 months. Now, I know around 3 months, doctors will tell you to start feeding them the rice cereal it provides. If you're breastfeeding and you give your baby the rice cereal or any other kind of foods or supplements, it takes away from the nutrients of the breast milk. The breast milk is really all that your baby needs. It has the right amount of fats and sugars and proteins and water. And another reason why you don't want to feed your baby anything, especially within the first 6 months, is because you will mess up your breast milk supply. And for those who do not know, it is extremely hard to get your breast milk supply up once it goes down. Once you send that signal to your body that it's producing too much, it is very hard to get your body to produce more. Alright, so like I said, guys, this video is going to be very short. I hope you guys have a better understanding of the benefits of breastfeeding and why it is the best option for both mommy and baby. There's still a whole lot more information that I have to give on breastfeeding, but like I said, I don't want this video to be very long. So be sure to visit my website if you're interested in knowing more. The link will be in the description box, myindigenousLifestyle.com. Also, stay tuned. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and make sure you hit the bell button so you can be alerted when I post my next video. I would love to hear any feedback that you guys have for me and any stories, moms. If you have any stories, please drop them in the comments and just share your story with me and everyone else about your journey with breastfeeding, because I've noticed every woman has a different story. Even me myself, I have 3 children, and when I tell you my story of breastfeeding all 3 of them, they're all 3 extremely different. Nothing happened the same way twice. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace and love.